It's safe to say WrestleMania is all about making great moments. And with WrestleMania 37 coming to an end, it's safe to say that we have a few moments added to the list. Like Logan Paul taking a stunner, fans coming back after a year gone, and most importantly, the return we've all been waiting for. Hulk Hogan. I said Hulk Hogan. Tamina? Well, in today's video, we'll be taking a look at some of those moments from WrestleMania 37 that fans may have missed. Before we get into today's video, make sure to like and subscribe with the notification bell on, as it would go a long way into helping to grow the channel. WrestleMania Night 1 saw Bianca Belair's meteoric rise to the top culminate by winning the SmackDown Women's title in the first WrestleMania match headlined by two African American women. But a fact you may not have known is that since 2000, Bianca Belair became the second person ever to win the Royal Rumble and then captured the world title in the main event of WrestleMania, all in their rookie year. The only wrestler ever to accomplish the same feat is Brock Lesnar. Oh, but that's not all. Let's talk about the former champion, Sasha Banks. Banks would love to tell us that she is one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time, and that she deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. And to be honest, we can't deny it. But one thing Sasha would want us to forget is her horrendous WrestleMania record. But here at Pro Wrestling Lite, we're gonna make sure you don't miss it. With her latest defeat to Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks is now 0-6 at WrestleMania. Every good wrestling fan is aware of Randy Orton's iconic entrance, the slow, calculating walk, and the epic pose on the middle rope. But one thing fans may have missed at WrestleMania Night 2 is that Randy Orton decided to switch things up by giving a slight nod to Mandy Rose's embarrassing spill the previous night. What is up with Randy Orton in WrestleMania entrances? Another moment from the Randy Orton vs. Fiend match that you may have missed is when Bray Wyatt paid tribute to his former Wyatt family member, Luke Harper. WrestleMania Night 1 kicked off with the WWE Championship clash between Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, which I predicted right, by the way. We all know that MVP distracted McIntyre, causing his loss, but many people missed what MVP actually said.
Here comes the Claymore! Wait a minute.
Let's hear that one more time.
Here comes the Claymore! Wait a minute.
That's right, MVP distracted Drew McIntyre by saying Bobby Lashley's name.
What?
Over the past year, Drew McIntyre has proved himself to be a very resilient champion, which is why it's highly strange to see him lose to such a cheap distraction. I mean, MVP didn't even call him by his real name.
Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
WrestleMania weekend saw the rise of future legends like Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, while past and current legends like John Cena, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, and Becky Lynch all missed WrestleMania. But what many people missed is that this is the first Mania in a long time not to feature any of these crucial superstars. WrestleMania 37 was the first WrestleMania in 6 years to not feature Becky Lynch. It was also the first in 9 years with no Brock Lesnar. It was also the first WrestleMania since 2002 to not feature John Cena. That's nearly 20 whole years. But what about The Undertaker? Well, in the dead man's case, his retirement back in November forced him to miss his first WrestleMania in 21 years. WrestleMania 37 Night 2 was closed by a thrilling match between Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns, all for the Universal Championship. During the run-ins, spears, and table breaks, many fans may have missed that Roman Reigns actually tapped out while being submitted by both of his challengers. Another interesting fact that you may have missed is that all three men managed to return from career-ending injuries. But in Roman's case, we saw him come back from a life-threatening illness.
The good news is, I'm in remission, y'all.
While Edge and Daniel Bryan both returned from early retirement. It's truly miraculous that all three of these men managed to return to such great form. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Pro Wrestling Lite with the notification bell on. And make sure to let us know in the comment section down below, which of those missing wrestlers would you like to see return for WrestleMania 38 next year?